When you go on a diet, you want your body to burn body fat efficiently. This is what happens when your body is fat adapted. In this video, I will discuss what it means to be fat adapted and the foundational foods that help you get there. The term fat adapted is loosely defined and differs between sources. However, Dr. Stephen Phinney, who is credited with coining the term, states that fat adaptation occurs when you have restricted carbs enough to induce an increase in fat burning. Carbohydrates are an easy fuel source for your body. All of your cells can utilize the glucose that comes from carbs to provide the energy they need to keep you going. But carbs also burn up quickly and are only stored in small amounts. So if carbohydrates are the primary fuel that you take in, the energy doesn't last long and hunger and cravings become a regular occurrence because your body is constantly asking for more fuel. From Dr. Phinney's definition of fat adaptation, we see that carbohydrate restriction is a key factor because when you reduce this easy fuel source, it forces your body to pull energy out of body fat storage or utilize dietary fats for energy. The longer you limit carbs, the more efficient your body will become at burning fat for fuel. And because a low-carb, high-fat diet keeps insulin levels down, it is easier for fat to be released from fat cells. So how do you know when your body has become fat adapted? Well, there's no test to mark this distinction. However, you will notice changes in your body, such as fat loss, sustained energy, mental clarity, and less hunger because the fuel you need to get through your day is always available coming from body fat. However, keep in mind that getting fat adapted is a process. It takes time for your body to produce the enzymes and pathways needed to reach this stage. So these positive changes will not happen overnight. In fact, you will likely experience some fatigue, cravings, and mental fogginess when you first change your diet. Hang in there. The benefits are worth it. Okay, let's go over the foundational foods to focus on to make this shift happen. When you build a day of eating, one of the focal points is your dinner entree. To get fat adapted, you want to choose an entree that is low in carbohydrates. Foods that work well are meats, fish, and seafood. So meals can be built around steak, hamburger, chicken, turkey, salmon, shrimp, or scallops. And I have a full list of 100 low-carb foods that will provide you with even more ideas. And I will point you to this free download in the description area below this video. But you can see from the foods I mentioned that it is as easy to eat out as it is to eat at home. What you want to avoid when you go to a restaurant is breading and sauces because they often contain hidden carbohydrates that will delay the shift to a fat-adapted body. You'll also notice that poultry, fish, and seafood tend to contain less fat than beef. It's hard to consciously increase your dietary fat intake, but when you do, it helps your body become more efficient at using fat for fuel. So if you choose a lower fat entree, you can cook it in butter or a heat-tolerant oil like coconut oil or avocado oil, or use an acceptable sauce like tartar sauce or pesto. Just be careful and read your labels so that you avoid any hidden sugars. When you select a food to go with your entree, you'll likely be choosing a plant-based food. Plants are the living organisms that make carbohydrates, so all plant foods contain carbs. However, the amount they contain varies. Your best choices are cooked or raw, non-starchy vegetables like asparagus, broccoli, green beans, mushrooms, and peppers, as well as leafy salad greens. Now, by themselves, vegetables may not have a lot of appeal for you. However, because you are training your body to run on fat rather than carbohydrates, you can feel free to add flavorful fats to your vegetables. When you enjoy the food you eat, you stick with your diet, and you will enjoy your veggie side dish more if you cook it in butter or oil or add bacon, walnuts, or Alfredo sauce. And you'll find that salad works great as a meal when it's topped with fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, and full-fat dressing. You can also add eggs and dairy products to your daily diet as you work toward becoming fat adapted. Eggs contain a good mix of protein and fat. They are also very versatile. So scrambled eggs make a quick breakfast, a hard-boiled egg is a portable afternoon snack, and a quiche works well as a low-carb, high-fat dinner. However, eggs have had to overcome a bad reputation due to the high cholesterol content in the yolk. For many years, the fear was that eating cholesterol increased blood cholesterol. And that sounds logical, but the research has shown that that is not true. A 3-month study that compared a group of people with type 2 diabetes who ate 12 eggs a week to a group that ate less than 2 eggs a week found no between-group differences in total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, or triglycerides. So you can feel comfortable including eggs in your daily diet. And if you tolerate it, dairy products can also be included in your daily diet. However, you want to select full-fat dairy foods, not low-fat varieties. And here again, it is hard to get away from the fear of including fat in your diet, but you'll find a high-fat diet to be satisfying and help you lose weight. One interesting study followed more than 18,000 middle-aged women for more than a decade. The study found that the women who chose high-fat dairy over low-fat versions were less likely to become overweight. The speculation was that the dairy foods helped with hunger satisfaction, so the women in the study ended up eating less and consuming fewer calories throughout the day. So we think we are doing the right thing by choosing the low-fat dairy foods, which have fewer calories, but in reality, those low-fat foods have more sugar, which works against fat adaptation and ultimately causes us to eat more. When you focus your diet on low-carb, high-fat foods, your body becomes fat adapted and you reap the benefits that include faster fat loss, sustained mental and physical energy, and more control over cravings. Meat, fish, seafood, non-starchy vegetables, eggs, full-fat dairy products, and flavorful fats are the foundational foods that will help your body make this switch. If you would like a full list of 100 low-carb foods, you can download a copy from my website, and I will leave links here in the video and below in the description area for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel before you go, and have a great rest of your day.